Hello everyone, welcome to Microsam. In this video, we'll be learning about how to use the image series annotator for annotating a series of images. Let's get started. First, we open the plugin, segment anything for microscopy, the image series annotator. There we go. On the right hand side, we have our console for the image series annotator. The first one is the input folder, which takes the input paths to where the images have been stored. The next is the output folder, wherein the segmentations are stored once they have been committed and you skip to the next image. The next one is the choice of the segment anything model. And the final one is the settings for the embedding widget. Let's go ahead and choose the path to the input folder, which will have all the input images. Let's go ahead and choose it. Next would be the choice for the output folder. In our case, let's go ahead and create one where all the segmentations will be stored as TIFF files. There we go. For this dataset, we will choose a light microscopy generalist model. Now let's get started with annotating the images. We click on annotate images. And there we go. We see that the image has opened in our GUI. And there we see the widget in the bottom right as well. Let's go ahead and remove the input output folder selection widget. Let's adjust the image contrast for better visibility. Now let's get started with automatic segmentation, which would be done from the automatic segmentation console. Let's click and wait for a few seconds. And there we go. We see over here that the object has been segmented as we desire. Let's say we are satisfied with the segmentation. Let's go ahead and commit the auto segmentation layer. And there we go. Once the object has been committed, let's go ahead and click on next image. Once you press on the next image option, all the objects committed in the committed objects layer will get stored as a TIFF file with the exact same name as the input image into the output folder. Now let's go ahead and press on next image. We see over here that the committed objects layer has been cleaned for us for a fresh start for segmenting the new image. Let's go ahead and click on automatic segmentation. And there we see the objects have been segmented as we desire. Let's go to the auto segmentation layer and commit the currently segmented objects. There we go. Now let's move on to the next image. Let's go ahead and start with the automatic segmentation. We see that the segmentation did take place, but not as we desire. In the settings menu, we have this option min object size, and reducing this would give us a better segmentation quality. For now, let's try out interactive annotation for improving the segmentations. Let's go ahead and use point prompts for this. Now let's check out segmenting one object using positive point prompt. Let's adjust the point size a tiny bit. And there we go. The object has been segmented as we desire. Let's commit this object. Now let's annotate multiple objects by switching on the batched mode. And place a positive point prompt on all the objects we desire to segment. And there we go. All the objects have been individually segmented as we desire. Let's go ahead and commit the segmented objects. And there we go. We have the segmentations obtained. Now let's go to the next image. Let's adjust the image contrast. Now let's go ahead with automatic segmentation. And there we see all the objects have been segmented as we desire. Let's go ahead and commit the objects in the auto segmentation layer. Now let's go to the next image. Let's adjust the contrasts again. Let's start with automatic segmentation. And as we see, the automatic segmentation has taken place for all types of object in the image. Let's go ahead and commit the automatic segmentations and go to the next image. We see over here that Microsam prompts us a validation message that we have annotated all the test images in our directory. Now let's validate our saved segmentations in the output folder. Let's check it out from the terminal where our output folder was. And there we see all the images were saved as diff files with the same name as the input image. This was the tutorial video for the image series annotator. Thank you so much for watching.